Hey everyone, I'm Xoonani, an artist from Flensburg, Germany. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will draw a random emoji in my style 2 times. Watch what happened. I decided to use my super cool new mixed media sketchbook, which I made a few weeks ago, and use a prompt from the little envelope. Let's see what we have. Ask your honey to send you an emoji and draw it in your style. And I swear I didn't cheat, that was really the first prompt I picked randomly. I like it, let's do this. And now I have to wait for the answer. He sent me this. That's a really cool one. I decided to use colored water pencils and watercolor. And what I needed to use. I went in with no plan and started how I feel. I have not a lot of watercolors. I don't use them very often, but I want to do it more. I use the watercolors from Schminke. They are great, and the colored water pencils from Faber-Castell. Love them, but also don't use them very often. I want a yellow, bluish color theme. First a bit background. How you can see, this paper gets so wavy. It's a special paper for watercolors. So I have to work on what I have, we will see. Then I sketched the face and what should going on here and there. I followed my flow. Let's talk a bit about flow. That's a big topic for me at the moment. It began with this cool sketchbook. I followed my flow and it became so nice in the end. And I have to say, I always follow my flow, but I also make sketches before. If I have something like a rough framework to work in, my flow flows in a more regulated way. And without it, it could become much more chaotic. That could be cool sometimes, but what is flow? I think if I let go, it shows what's inside of me, feelings, struggles, good and bad things, what keeps my head busy at the moment. It could be very silent, only in communication with my hand. And in the end, I'm surprised what happened in the picture I made, and sometimes I feel every stroke and the flood of inspiration by flowing through my artwork. That's the best feeling. While I painted this emoji, number 1, it was the silent version of flow. I listened to music like every time and it became more and more dark. In the last weeks, I didn't want to plan my paintings anymore. I have or had, I don't know it yet exactly, a phase of following my flow wherever it goes. The reason was a painting, the first painting this year, I didn't show you yet, because I don't like it right now. I have to work on it a bit more. I thought too much on this one. This is a motive I wanted to draw several times, wanted to paint several times, and never it was like that I wanted in the end. And after this frustrating experience, I wanted more drawing and less thinking. Sometimes I'm so focused on planning that I forget to flow. And that's why I wanted to talk with you about flow. As I painted the cover of my sketchbook, my mixed media sketchbook, I found again what I lost for years, I think. You can see this video here, how I bind it and painted it. It's a very good one, I think. I studied design because with art you can't earn money, they said. So I thought that's the safety decision, but I learned a lot of cool stuff there during this time. And one thing is to plan projects before doing them. I did it a lot, and most of the times it makes my projects a lot easier. In the end, this emoji will be a bit disturbing, I think. My friend said if Edvard Munch had made any emojis, they had looked like this. And I was a bit frustrated first because I wanted to have a more positive result. That's why I decided to draw another one on the page vis-a-vis. I'm a fan of good contrasts and nice darks and lights, of course. And look at this cool dark blue. I really like it. I also needed a good light color. So I took my white acrylic paint, made a bit water in it to go over the light parts. First I was a bit shocked about the result, but I really like it. It's a bit dark and perhaps a bit too disturbing, but this is what I like so much. It isn't pleasing to everyone, but my art shouldn't be that, or it never was, and it don't have to be, I think. And I will use these black markers for the dark details and the background. Let's start with the second one. I used colored pencils for that one, Polychromos from Faber-Castell. I haven't used them for a long time. I really loved to work with them for years, but then I wanted to try out other things. And like with the first emoji, I followed my flow and watched what happened. It's kind of crazy sometimes. You sit there and watch your hand drawing cool stuff. And then I remembered why I loved it so much to draw with Polychromos. These details. And I love details. And with them I draw all the little and tiniest details on my paper. I have to hold me back, although an artwork would last so long and perhaps it would be too crazy in the end. Perhaps. But while I was drawing, I thought about taking the time in the future and using a very big paper and draw a huge picture only with Polychromos and go completely nuts in it. Perhaps drawing a whole weekend, only sleeping and eating in between. Would that be a good idea for a future video? What do you think? I used a few colors so often that they are really small. These pencil holders are great, so you don't waste the last little piece of pencil. but it's not so comfortable in the hand. That emoji of the exploding head fits exactly to this crazy time, don't you think? We have to deal with a lot of things right now. But we go on and we hope the best. With these pencils, I'm working from the light colors to the dark colors, and I'm usually drawing in layers. And in the end, you can blend with the light colors. In this case, I blend with a very bright yellow. And here I'm blending with the white. It works best to blend with white. Then all colors come together to one, creamy look, I don't know. And in the end you get this very cool smooth surface on your drawing. I like the second emoji as well. A bit less disturbing, more colorful. And I'm honest, I could go on much more longer on this. I think a dark background would also be nice, but on the page next to the dark one, it fits better like that. I want to scan it and try out a few things in Photoshop or Procreate. I will show you the results on my Instagram soon. And perhaps you want to draw this emoji, the exploding head emoji, as well in your style and link me on Instagram that I can see it. That would be so cool. I would love to see your emojis. This one is almost ready now, and it was an experience to flow into the two exploding head emojis. Which one do you like better? It would be cool to glue the prompt and the printed emoji on this page. Let's do this. Don't forget to like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you haven't already. That would make me really happy. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you the best and enjoy the final results. Yours, Xoonani.